What's going on, friends? Tonight, Salsa Sinaloa Gourmet XXX hot sauce. So I'm a big fan, advocate for this brand, Salsa Sinaloa. I came across this at one of my local carnicerias, 6, 7 years ago. Not this particular one. I've never had the XXX hot one. I've had their ghost pepper, chili piquin, their other habanero ones, the green one. The only one that I've never had from this brand, Salsa Sinaloa, is the Negra, those kind of cocktail sauces. I'm not a fan of those, so I stay away from those. So I haven't had that one, but I've had all the other ones and now this one. And it says on here, congratulations, you're about to try the best salsa in the world, made only with the best ingredients. I hope that you enjoy it as much as we do. Sincerely, Mr. Morano. And this one is the heat meter basically all the way at the top. I think maybe the only other hotter one that they offer is the ghost pepper one. And I was shocked when I saw that. Maybe 2 years ago, I was at my local carniceria and they had it. They stock all of these ones. So ingredients here: water, habanero peppers, distilled vinegar, sea salt, garlic powder, onion powder, xanthan gum, sodium bentonite, potassium sorbate as a preservative, citric acid. So their ingredients are very similar across the board. And that's why I think I like them so much, their whole lineup, because they taste really very similar, just with a different pepper or a different amount thereof that pepper, right? Beautiful kind of darkish orange, burnt orange color on this sauce. I like their labels. They're simple. All their labels look like this with whatever pepper they're featuring, just kind of down there in there. And their sauces, to me, really just taste like the pepper. And I'm a big fan of that. Their other habanero sauces, habanero is my favorite pepper, still to this day, the orange habanero. And I've tried a shit ton of different mild, sweet, extreme heat, all the different varieties of pepper. I've tried quite a few different varieties, and still, after reviewing, trying, eating with all those different types of peppers, the orange habanero is still my favorite. It's just the most versatile for me. Has a nice, smooth, even heat to it. It's got a stinging heat when you eat them fresh, but I don't get that so much from sauce with them. But they just have a nice tropical, just a beautiful flavor, so it's hard to beat that. Anyways, I'm excited for this. I hope this tastes just like their other, orange habanero sauces, just kicked up a notch. Got a little fun stopper on there. We'll just leave it because it is a thin sauce. It's a thin sauce, but it's got a little bit of a syrupy consistency to it when it was coming out. Let's give this a go. Yeah. Wow. Phenomenal. Wow. That's definitely upped in the amount of habaneros they've used in that. And I can tell that right off the jump. And I haven't had their regular other habanero sauces in months, if not a year. I have so many hot sauces and there's so many new ones coming out. I don't keep a lot of the same sauce always on my shelf. There's only 2 or 3 that I always have. This should be one of them. Their other habanero based sauces should be in that. It's just not. So I haven't had it in a long time. But that tastes like a liquid habanero pepper. With a little bit of those additives you can kind of pick up in there. And some people don't like that you can really pick up on those preservatives and those other ingredients. But you can taste that salt as well. But it's not too salty. I mean, it's onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and fresh peppers. I mean, that's pretty much it. Wow, that's really, really good. It has a good burn on the tip to the middle of my tongue, but it also hit the back of my throat pretty hard. And for a habanero-based sauce, that's a little surprising to go straight to the back of the throat like that. The burn right now is the roof of my mouth because my tongue keeps touching my mouth, but it's all centrally located on the front to middle of my tongue. There's nothing in the throat now. It was just first upon trying it, and then it lingered there for, that went away a couple of minutes ago. Let's try another spoonful. Yep, it's the exact same. It just engulfs the front to middle of your tongue. Nothing on the back end of the tongue. It's all the tip to about middle. But it hits right in the throat too. It's hitting on this side and right back here pretty hard. It's got my nose getting activated as well. I'm wearing this tight hat. I cut myself shaving Friday. Took a nice little gash out of the side with a straight razor. So I'm keeping it protected. I was out doing some yard work, doing some other things. So what I was getting at was I can feel my forehead getting sweaty as well, getting warm. That's partly because I'm wearing this inside, but the sauce is that hot. It just tastes like a liquid habanero pepper. Very hot habanero pepper. I love it. I've been sitting on this one for a minute, and I generally always have at least a bottle of straight habanero type sauce like this in the fridge. I cleaned one of those out Friday night or yesterday or something. I don't know. But I needed a new just straight habanero type sauce. This will be gone quick. This is what I tend to grab out of the fridge more than any type of sauce. There's a lot of good habanero sauces out there. I like these because they're pretty cheap too. I don't know. It's like $2.59 maybe. I'm just guessing there because I bought this probably last summer just so I had it. Because I saw it and I was like, XXX hot. I don't think I've ever had the XXX hot. And so I grabbed it just to review it and have it. And today was the day I decided to bust her open. And it's got my nose activated. It's not running yet, but you can see my skin changed to colors a little bit from pasty white to a little bit red. All right. So it's got some good heat to it. And there's just not much else with it, right? It's just kind of straight. It's like a mash sauce, but it's a lot more liquidy and runny. A lot of, when I say mash style sauces in a review or when I'm talking about that, they're usually a little bit chunkier, thicker. It's more of a, there's a little bit more flesh of pepper in there as a mash. I'm considering this a mash style sauce in the terms of it's just using a shit ton of habanero peppers. I don't know how much they used, but it's got good, strong heat for a habanero pepper based sauce. Well done. I recommend it. Anyways, thank you all for burning with me. Again, happy Easter. I hope you guys, everybody out there, staying safe, having a good time with family, friends, doing whatever you do. And yeah, thanks for burning with me. I'll be back soon.